Just like Melton back in the day, a new Pokemon was revealed when the Dratini Community Day Classic ended, tying in Pokemon Go to Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. But what is this little coin-loving creature based on? Well, hey, I'm not so ex-trainer, and what about Gimmighoul? Let's get into it. Gimmighoul is a new Pokemon that comes to us with two new forms, the chest form and the roaming form. Sadly, it seems that the roaming form will lack information until more is revealed, likely through Pokemon Go, but the chest form is described as the coin chest Pokemon and it is a ghost type with the ability Rattled. While it is not known to evolve into any other Pokemon, there's a big chance that once the chest is full with 999 coins, or maybe even 1000, it will evolve as teased in the ghost story told by Jack. Its name, Gimmighoul, seems to be a play on the phrase "give me gold", fitting the concept of a Pokemon that really seems to like gold coins. The use of the word ghoul is also not without meaning, since ghouls are legendary evil beings that rob graves and do other flesh-eating things to what's in there. The robbing graves part will make sense as we progress. Now let's talk inspirations. Looking at Gimmighoul, the first thing that comes to mind is the resemblance to the dowsing machine from Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, due to the antennae. Dowsing is a form of divination that tries to find the location of many things underground, including treasure, usually through the use of dowsing rods that resemble Gimmighoul's antennae. Another name for this, especially in the USA, is doodlebugging, which might explain the bug-like appearance of the Pokemon. It looking like an ant though should come as no surprise, since the Iberian Peninsula is home to around 50% of Europe's species of ants. And of course we can't forget about the tale of the grasshopper and the ant, that talks about saving, which inspires a lot of sayings throughout the world, like the Spanish one, ahorra como una hormiga, meaning to save like an ant. Sorry if I butchered that. There are also Indian myths about gold-digging ants, although they might have been about marmots actually, and ended up about ants due to poor translation. Either way, Vasco da Gama from Portugal was the one that discovered the sea route to the Indian subcontinent, connecting these two places and possibly letting that myth slide into the game. This lust for gold and treasure is also not strange by any means, considering the history of both Portugal and Spain. During the Age of Discovery, there was a lot of gold taken from various countries along the coastline of various continents, with Portugal establishing an area in the West Africa called the Gold Coast that, well, let's just say it wasn't a good place to be in. And of course, who can forget the stories about El Dorado? Everything was about gold. But why does it have coins for eyes? Well, besides the typical $ eyes in pop culture when someone sees a good financial opportunity, they might be connected to how in ancient Greece people were buried with coins over their eyes or inside their mouths, as payment to Charon, who would take them through the Styx River, the river that connects Earth to the underworld. Also, this is where the ghoul part comes in, since they are buried with coins over their eyes or inside their mouths, and ghouls like to rob graves. Another interesting thing is that if you look closely at the coins it carries, you can see some resemblances to a Bronzor, which could be a reference to the treasure of Villena, one of the most important finds of gold from the European Bronze Age. And to finish things off, its chest form is a reference to the classic depiction of treasure, especially pirate or sailing related treasure, and to what it actually is, a mimic. Something that was introduced into the world in 1974 in Dungeons & Dragons and is still very common to see in various forms of fantasy media. And this is all I have for you today about this strange little creature, Gimmighoul. But what about you? Do you have any other ideas about its origins? Let me know in the comments down below. And now, like the video if you like it, dislike if you don't, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Pokemon content, and also ring the bell so you know when the next video is out. You can follow me on social media and Twitch. I stream there Wednesday to Sunday, not Saturday, or join our Discord. All the links are in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.